Hey, I'm sure you know, but the DBFZ beta is foobar right now. Basically, no one can get matches. You watch anyone streaming this, they're basically all just playing the tutorial, trying to grind out combos. And I am not really a hardcore fighting game player anymore, so I was gonna try to get some more matches on that today. That's seemingly not going to happen. So I thought I'd show some of the updates on Dead Cells. Now, I've voiced my criticisms on this game a lot. Just back when it came out, it seems like they've fixed a lot. What they've added is some more permanent progression. You can unlock these boss cells, which I haven't gotten yet since they just pushed this update to beta pretty recently, and it was on the alpha for a while, but you could not save your progress there, so I didn't really see the point in grinding. But basically, it's like difficulty modifiers. You also get the bonus of being able to upgrade your weapons more, and also more cells drop, so you can upgrade things faster. So I'm just going to play for a little bit. Hopefully I can show some of the new features. I don't have the upgrade that allows you to choose the category of whatever the shopkeeper spawns. I'll go ahead and try this one. See if I can find some more scrolls. Oh, there we go. So they've added this so you can change the category, and you can also refresh the shop, so quite a bit less RNG than they originally had. Which is one of the complaints about this game, is that there's just too much RNG. Like, unlocking things sometimes felt like counterproductive because it would just put too much junk in the pool. Now you have a little bit more control over it. So they added these mutations, which are basically like passive buffs. I don't have too many unlocked because I've been busy with other games, but there's a couple examples here. This one gives you a little post-kill bonus. This is a skill cooldown. I don't have too many others at the moment, but you get them the same as a lot of the other stuff. You get them from blueprints from monsters. And once you do that, you have to unlock them at the collector. I'm gonna go ahead and get this one since it's the only one that scales with brutality. Yeah, after watching some of that advanced tech on Dragon Ball, I'm like fiending to play it, but not enough to sit there for 10 hours to get one match. Figure, why not play some other stuff? It's gonna be good to be in shape for these games because I've decided that I will be doing the fundraiser, and the way that I was going to structure it was to have weeks of various themes, like roguelikes like this, you know, maybe some fighting games, Muso games, of course, shmups and stuff. I think it'll be fun. Even if I can't get the Switch phone, it'll be a nice little retrospect of things I've worked on in the past. Let me know if you guys have any input on that, but that's the plan right now. Nah, none of these are that great. Grab this one. I'm sure you've noticed, but I'm not great at this game. I really didn't like it when it came out. I tried to like it, but kind of felt like I was forcing myself to play past a certain point, so I just kind of stopped. But it seems like it's in a better state now, for the most part. That's not giving me any scrolls. It's a pretty garbage run, but luckily I've showed most of the new stuff. I do like how the game is structured, so you always are getting progress, even if it's only like a minuscule amount. I'm nowhere near strong enough to really be taking on the first boss cell runs. I need more gear. Alright, there we go. If I can just make it over to the next level, I can carry that over. Alright, I'm out of healing, so I have to back out here. I wish there was a little more to the combat. Like, it's fun when you have stats, but when you don't, you're kind of just like mashing. You're basically just mashing, and it doesn't really engage me as much. I wish that they would add more moves or something, but I guess with how much gear they have in the game now, it'd be a lot harder for them to do that. Stats are not great. I don't have a good weapon either, so this isn't going to go anywhere, but at least I've showed a lot of the new features. I hear this got nerfed quite a bit, so I don't think I'm going to bother with this at the moment. So I've got another mutation available, so I'll probably go for a cooldown. Yeah, my stats are pretty trash right now, so can't really do a lot of damage, which is kind of my problem with this game. It still feels a little too stat dependent. You just kind of, when you whittle things away, it doesn't feel as satisfying as it should. Oh, there you go. I wish I liked this game more. It's just, I don't know, maybe I just need to do more grinding or something on it so that it's more fun, but I just find myself getting frustrated when stuff like that happens. Anyway, it has most of the new features. I don't have the boss cell yet because I haven't really had any good items. But basically, after a boss, you get to talk to the... I don't know what his name is, but it's the Foundry, and you can upgrade items, and they have different qualities, like they'll have bonus stats on them and stuff, so it helps to definitely start a run at least. Like, I didn't make it to the collector that time, so I can't upgrade anything. So ideally, if I wanted to do another run in this video, I would keep doing this. Take the gold and then get over here and see if it's something that I powered up. I think I only powered up a couple weapons. Not a wide selection. I don't think you can see which weapons you upgraded unless you get back to the collector. But yeah, that's basically what they've added. They've also added a wall jump, which I don't have yet. I'll probably play this some more while I wait for Dragon Ball FighterZ and Dynasty Warriors 9 to come out. I'll try to get around to it. I would like to play this game more. I am kind of fiending for a roguelike. I kind of stopped playing Red Obsidian Remnant because that game just had HP sponge bosses that I just got tired of fighting. I think this game can definitely make some really crazy stuff. I've been watching a streamer play with pretty much maxed out weapons, and it looks a lot more fun. So maybe I'll find the drive to get to that point. There's also some new items on 20XX which I haven't even explored yet, so I'll probably check that out as well. I would like to do that maybe during the week of roguelikes. So basically, you will not have to donate for anything for me to cover anything. If you'd like me to cover something, then you're welcome to do that, but basically I'm just going to be covering a lot of stuff that I've done in the past few years that I still have access to. PS3 is kind of difficult right now because I don't know if my splitter's even working at this point. I'll have to test it. I also don't have a PS3 controller anymore, so a lot of that stuff might be off limits, but I do still have access to a lot of other stuff. A lot of those games have been ported to Steam now, so I'll be doing basically a lot of retrospectives to try and raise at least half the price towards the Switch. I had a friend offer to buy me my first game, so for that I would get Fire Emblem Uso. So that takes off like $50–$60 off how much I need to raise. We're probably looking at about, I'd say 200. 200 would cover the console after I get all my revenue from the channel next month, and then probably one of the Pro controllers. I have to find out which controller is the best. If you have any advice on that, go ahead and let me know, because I have not felt or used any of them at all. That would pretty much cover everything, so go ahead and let me know if you have any feedback for the fundraiser. It should be starting next month. I might start it as soon as this month, depending on the feedback that I get. Thanks for watching. Peace.